This is the place to come to find the thing that you've always needed that will make the hobby rewarding for you. That without this, how could you have been a ham for so long? So I'm James Goldstene, president of the River City Arcs, and I think what we're going to do is start with introductions. We will pass around 2 microphones, and then Carol will provide a club update. We will not have a treasurer's report this month, but we will next month. After that, we will get to the auction, and the way this will work is Wilson and me and Gert and maybe Phil, because he's most experienced occasionally, will weigh in. But what we'll say is we're going to go, this is a starting bid. We're going to have a minimum bid price on certain things. Remember that this is a fundraiser for the club. Our biggest expenses are renting this facility, field day, and some of the other things that we want to do, kit seminars and other things, depending on our budget. The more money we have, the more things we can do. And repeater maintenance. We have 2 repeater sites that, in fact, we just paid about $1,100 rent for our main repeater site. Oh, that's just the receivers. Oh, so my recommendation is to, bid high. But I think everybody's going to get a lot of good value out of what we have here. All right. So with that, let's start with introductions. Just pass the microphone. I'll bring the other microphone down there. Go ahead.
Good evening, Bob, WB6VYH. I'm also the local ARRL technical coordinator. Your DXCC card checker was in VUCC if you need your cards checked and applications.
Bill, November 6 Hotel Alpha.
Tawny and patronage.
Kilo 6 Alpha Golf Whiskey, Allen.
Kilo Alpha 6, Yankee Lima Alpha, Kayla.
Miller, KF6VHG.
Mike, K7 Golf Foxtrot Mike.
Dave, KK6MVJ.
Phil, KD6RM.
And I'm Hank, Kilo 6 Hotel Uniform Hotel.
Jim, KF6JF.
Tony, N6DXX.
Hi, Larry, W6EF. Neil, Kilo Lima 7 Hotel, Quebec, Romeo.
I'm Bob, November 6, Papa Golf, Quebec.
I am Sterling. I'm guest.
Kurt, KO6 HLW.
I'm Mark, AJ6FL.
John, WB6UBK.
Glenn, KM6 RGQ.
Mike, K6DRY.
It's Wilson, November 6, Echo Mike Foxtrot.
And Gert, Kilo 6, Zulu Golf Alpha.
And handling the video here, this is Carol, KP4MD, Vice President of the club, and also your ARL Pacific Division Vice Director.
I'm trying to convince Carol that we need to have a meeting in Guam, which is part of her jurisdiction now, and she keeps saying no. Okay. All right. Well, Carol, do you want to give your presentation?
Okay, we see how this works here. Oh, okay. This is the, there we go. This is the web resource report for the River City Arcs. I have a little update also on River City Arcs activities and other activities in the community. First of all, October in radio history, October 6th, that's yesterday, was the birthday of Reginald Fessenden. And he was born in Quebec, Canada. He worked under Thomas Edison between 1886 and 1890. And he, Canadian, he is credited with doing the first ever voice radio transmissions back in 1900 and 1906. Back then, that was before the invention of the triode vacuum tube. So most of the transmissions were either spark gap or what they called alternator. They had these alternators that turned very, very fast and were able to produce a radio frequency down in the very low frequency range, like 100 kilohertz or something like that. That was the only continuous waves they had back then before the invention of vacuum tubes. And reportedly what he did was he connected a carbon microphone, like the kind that they use in telephones, in series with the output of a alternator transmitter, and was able to produce amplitude modulation to the great surprise of all the radio operators who were used to just hearing Spark CW, well, not CW, Spark Morse code on the air. So he's credited with the invention of amplitude modulation. October QST, for those of you who are members, make sure you check your digital copies. And if you also purchase the printed copy, we have really good articles in the October issue of QST. Artificial intelligence improves weak beacon reception. A couple of antenna articles there, some product reviews, and a Linko 2-meter FM transceiver. And also they evaluated 3 of the uninterrupted power supplies, they call them UPSs, that you would use to power your computers in case power goes out. A couple of articles about summits on the air and parks on the air as well, and much more. It's a very well-written magazine. Just want to remind you also, Pacificon is going to be this coming weekend, October 12th to 10th to 12th over at the San Ramon Marriott. And if you have never attended, I very strongly recommend that you go and visit that. I'll be there all the days, 10 to 12. I have to be there due to my work with the ARRL. I'm also giving one talk about the Tuna Tin S, which is a project that our DIY radio group did back in 2021. We're doing a presentation on upgrades to that little QRP transmitter that we built. So if you have any young people, 17 years and younger, they go for free. So right now, you can go to pacificon.org to find the programs and all of the great activities going on there, but the registration will be at the door when you get there. Pass the bill. This is something I want to share here, a little video.
There's a ham living in an HOA who could be your next QSO, your next state, or your next grid. Or maybe they could be serving their community during an emergency, but not if their HOA is keeping them from putting up an antenna. You can help them by sending a letter telling your members of Congress to support the Amateur Radio Emergency Preparedness Act. It will allow hams in HOA neighborhoods to put up an antenna. Go to the address on your screen, enter your call sign, and click the red button. Your letters will tell Congress to pass the bill. Send your letters now.
Okay, so for those of you who have done this already, I thank you very much for doing that. And if you haven't, you don't need to be an ARRL member. You just need to have a valid amateur radio license. And this is we really need to keep making this effort to be able to get amateur operators that live in homes that have prohibitions for any antennas so that they can get on the air. And if you haven't done it, there's a QR code right up here up front that says pass the bill. Just point your camera at that. It puts you right on the web page, and it's very simple. Just have to put in your call sign It automatically populates all of the fields with your contact information, and it also selects your 2 senators in Washington and your representative in Washington, and just click the button, send the letters, and it'll do it for you. So that's very, very easy. October contests. Of course, last weekend was the California QSO party, which is the big event here in California. This weekend, we have the Arizona, Nevada, Pennsylvania, and South Dakota QSO parties. October 17th to 19th is Jamboree on the Air for the Scouts. So there's going to be a lot of Scouts on the air talking to each other. Also, the Illinois and New York QSO parties. October 20th to 24th is a operating event, the ARL School Club Roundup, trying to get a lot of those school youngsters on the air. 25th and 26th of October is a CQ Worldwide DX contest, single sideband, and then the ARL Sweepstakes CW will be November 1st to 3rd. Again, these information about these contests and the many, many others that are going on the weekends, you can find on contestcalendar.com. Just a reminder that our website is n6na.org, and we try to keep this updated with all information about the club and other amateur radio activities going on in the community here. Club events and area events. We had the Rockland Maker Fair last weekend. This is White Elephant Night right now. Again, this weekend is the Pacificon Convention. We're having our club breakfast at Brookfields on Madison Avenue on the 18th. And for the time being, we're still doing the second breakfast on the following Saturday down at the Brookfields on Folsom Boulevard in Rancho Cordova. On the 28th will be our board meeting. November 4th meeting here will be our club election. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that in just a moment. November 15th, again, is our breakfast over at Brookfields in Madison. And that's also the last day for the Lila Frank Award nominations. And we're going to mention that as well. December 2nd meeting is our holiday dinner meeting, and that's going to be at Brookfields Folsom Boulevard. 4:30 p.m. is social hour, and people can drift in to join us for dinner after that, I'm sure. Call for nominations. We know that there are some individuals who are current officers and board members that perhaps want to continue and nominate themselves. Right now, this is the current officers. Phil, that's a mistake. I'm sorry. I had that last year also. The current, I'm sorry, James. James, yeah, James is the president. Yeah, Goldstene, A6JG. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's the president emeritus. I'm the vice president, Gert's the secretary, and Sylvia is the treasurer. The board of directors, we have Neil, KL7HQR, who is completing his term this year. Bob Woodward will also be completing a term this year. And the other 2 directors that are remaining for the, will continue next year are Wilson, N6EMF, and Bill, N6HA. So we have all of those that are highlighted in yellow there are up for nominations. And I think Sylvia said she would be willing to run again as treasurer, if I'm not mistaken. How about you, James? Are you going to run again for president, maybe? If somebody nominates you. Okay. Gert, are you going to nominate? You're going to nominate yourself as secretary, and I have no problem continuing as vice president. If somebody wants to try their hand at it, I have no problem. I will very gladly step down and let them run. So make it easier. And then we do need 2 nominations for board of directors. So Neil, you're nominating yourself? Well, thank you very much, Neil. And that leaves one more. Oh, okay, Bob, okay. Well, we're still open for additional nominations up until, we're still open for any other nominations until the next meeting. So this is, it's good that we know that at least we have some nominees. The Lila Frank Recognition Award for this past year, the recipient was Jen Garland, KI1TTY. And this is a award in recognition for exceptional service. And all current members in good standing are eligible for nominations and votes on this. If you're interested in voting and recommending somebody for this, you can send your vote to contact@n6na.org, and we will keep those confidential. And then a subcommittee of the board will review those, and we will make the announcement at our December meeting and the presentation of the award. Okay, this is Bob Mix's plan to do some strip board building projects. It's coming soon. Unfortunately, he's not here today. He had a family health emergency and was not able to be here, and I'm not sure when he'll be able to start this, but he's planning to do some more building of simple projects on strip board with some soldering skills. That's he always comes up with some good projects like that, and very inexpensive as well. A reminder that our nets are Wednesdays. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. is 2-meter net on the main repeater. Then 8:30 p.m. is our 10-meter net, and our slow scan television net is 9 p.m. We have the roundtable net 40 meters of 7181 every Saturday at 3 p.m. This is just a report on the check-ins for all of our nets during September. Very, very well attended. And we're always open for new net control operators. Reminder that our backup repeater test is always the third Wednesday of the month. So that's going to be October 15th this month. Website activity for last month, we had a total of 606 page views, and most of them were on September 3rd. There were 53 views that day. Most of the views are to the homepage, followed by, we had a lot of views to the Nano VNA page because that was a big activity, that class. And thank you very much again, Phil, for doing a bang up job on those 2 sessions of the Nano VNA. Then our repeater page, our nets page, and the About Us page. Most of our hits were referred through search engines, 54%, and 35% were direct hits to our n6na.org. Most of the views again came from the United States. We had 20 views from Russia. That was a second place country. I guess Russia is opening their mind to radio from around the world again. And as far as social media on YouTube, we have an increase in subscribers by 9. We have 626 subscribers. We had 947 views of our videos. And the top viewed video again was the introduction to QMX, which was from January. And it's just going strong. Rest were some slow scan TV net videos that are up there, and N6PGQ's tower installation, which is always in the top 5. It's really popular. Facebook page has 1,175 followers, and our discussion group there has 124 members. A Twitter group has 166 followers, and we have 50 members in our Discord chat. And again, a reminder to you all, if you want to contact anybody here at the club, you can just send an email to contact@n6na.org, and we will direct it to the proper person, get you an answer. Thank you very much. That's it.
Thank you, Carol. Any questions for Carol about her report? Okay, a few things. We have a sign-in sheet. If you haven't, anybody's not signed in over here? And did everybody get a raffle ticket? Did you? Okay. I didn't get one. Sure. It's okay. It's okay. All right. All right. Any comments or questions? It's good to see you all here. On the Bob Mix kit building, the strip, what are those called? The strip boards, grid boards.
Strip board.
Thank you. Oh, I won. Thank you. Bob and I were talking about when he has an idea for a series of these kit building seminars, and probably 2 to 3 hours at a time. And the question we have is, we would hold them here, but are people open to coming here on a Sunday morning or a Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon or a Sunday afternoon for something like that? Or is, yes, there's a yeah? I mean, yeah. Do weekends work? Are they? Well, that way you come here, have a donut and some coffee, and Bill, the coffee's ready, by the way. It's real coffee, if anybody wants coffee. You know, okay, all right, well, that's good. So like a Sunday morning or a Sunday afternoon, what's the afternoon? All right, I'll check with the temple to see if we can get here on a Sunday or Saturday afternoon. All right, well, now I think we're at the main event.
Okay, we're going to stop the recording. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Carol. Well, you brought